Welcome to another episode of What Is, and on this one it is Incursion Red River. So imagine the likes of Grey Zone Warfare, but less of an open map, world map, and basically no PvP either. This is just pure PvE for you and 3 friends at least. Now you have your hideout. Trying to see that angle of lasers, so I can't use that pointing aiming kind of thing. But basically, sort of similar concept. You'll go into basically again a bit like Tarkov, in a way that you got these things you can upgrade inside your your HQ. Basically, you can do different things that you can add and find in the world. Use the money. You'll find resources to tag when you're out in the world, and you'll find items like these out there that if you bring it back and you put it into your stash, which is over here, which you can also upgrade apparently. I didn't realise that. Oh, I see, you can, stash level, so you can, once we go in there properly, wrong one, there we go. So you got like a weaponry box. I think you have to, I'm guessing this will be the same as that once you've upgraded the box. Now I've added the cache and changed the time of day at the moment just so I can do this video, making it clear so you can see what you're looking into. So you normally start off with a pistol, you got your rifle. When I was on the practice range there, firing range, you don't use any bullets. So you can fire to your heart's content, get used to what you're doing. Right, so I will take the health injector just in case. Right. Now, in order, one thing I will disagree with this is when it comes to the where you can upgrade your guns. Yes, you're gonna have to unlock it by collecting some of these things that it needs. I already threw the cash in there. I just need to make sure I find metal. But yeah, you can't use it until you basically unlock that first level, which I just disagree with. I think some things should be available to you for your operation, but that's just me. Again, if you want to, progress for the other stuff to upgrade, add benefits to your base, that's all fine. Anyhow, so don't need to upgrade the terminal. Let's go into there. So far, there are 3 maps. You've got Quarry, Bunker, and Delta. Delta is the newly one added recently, and looks like they've got 2 other ones coming in soon. But in Delta, it's kind of a bit more like the Grey Zone Warfare kind of area. There's like the rice fields. There's plenty to do. You can either take a main mission, or you can just go in there and collect stuff. But there are side quests, side tasks that you can find in the world. If you look on the map, you'll see like an exclamation mark. But let's have a look at this.
Implementing the information in the manifest you extracted on your previous mission. I, and therefore you, will be notified when the puzzle pieces are set. That being said, nothing ever sleeps in Vietnam. In several hours, the UICS is meeting with representatives from several small military war bands that have...
So, good thing is it gives you little bits of insight on the mission that you're going to take on, but it also tells you the location. So on here, this one would, if I do this one, I only found the... I see, you have to, because I didn't go to all the places, so we're going to try and do that this time around. Whoa, I don't want to be rival time at that time. I want to be when I can see, hopefully. Let's see what happens if I change time of day. Let's change it to 10. Right, so if I did that and go to interact with the console. Yeah, 6 AM when I arrive there, so that should still be better as the time of day changes. Because at that moment, when you first start off and you try to go in nighttime without any, because you've got no torch or anything, you can't see nothing, and you can get yourself in some deep trouble. So on here, you'll be able to invite your friends to join you, or if you've got it open as public, then people can just randomly join you if you wanted that. That's the first time I've really just noticed there is actually a melee combat type of thing that you can punch. I didn't realise you could do that. That's why hopefully someday, at one point, we'll have a knife to use as a extra weapon. Right, so here's what I've got on me at the moment. I'm going to put the muscles down here because I normally find these kind of mags on my enemy. Okay, so let's have a look at our mission list. We bring up the tablet. Now, according to this, I've only done the Western Village. I've still got to do... Yeah, if I go to the train depot this time and then make my way to the school, Eastern Village, warehouse, and then we kind of done that kind of mission. But while we're out here, we can also kill the enemy, take their stuff, because you can take things back and sell it, or use it for yourself. However, their weapons will have habits of jamming, shall we say. And also in this, probably a bit like Tarkov again, that when you go to leave, I mean, you can leave whatever you want. You'll see these door symbols. Now, when you look at it, it says it's this one will open in 7 minutes 52 seconds. So that one's closed. So they all take their turns. And then obviously you just got to get over there and then wait for the extraction. Now, saying that, I just need to know on the map, can we do? Yes, there you go. I've just middle mouse clicked on that. There you go. And on the top of the compass above, locks you into the direction you want to go in. Right, guessing we can't go into those buildings. Now, we wouldn't panic too much. There are plenty of buildings that you do go into, especially in mission areas. There's somebody up ahead. Now, you will find that anything you can interact with, it will come up with that. And sometimes if you see those markings on it, although being nice to me, that didn't have anything in it. Polyester, let's put that in the backpack, because you never know, you might need it. You will occasionally find places where it's a bit empty, which is a bit boring. But I suppose it's a resource drain. But don't worry, not all buildings are that empty. Well, I've alerted him now. That was lucky. That's definitely not the guy that I was shooting at first, was it? Get off, get off, get off. Dazzle, you really need to learn to pick your times to do any searching and scavenging. And sadly, these buildings do not seem to be offering a lot. They probably are adding more to this map, if I'm honest with you. This is just the not long since they added the first interactive computer over here. I've seen this in one of the other containers somewhere down to the south. Uh-oh. That's not good. Right, what's he got? I'll take his gun. Military radio. Oh, definitely want a toolbox. Now he has the same mag as what I'm already using, so I'll take that. Now what you can do, oh look, he's got attachments and stuff. What you can do is if you inspect your weapons, you can see all these bits and pieces that you can do, just like the other game of like Grey Zone Warfare and all that. Modify your weapons. Providing you know how to do your guns, you will need a it does feel like you need a degree in to do with weapons. Right, that's a B10. That's a rail. So I want that on my gun, right? Now I assume if I click on it, it should tell me what I can do and what I can't. So if I spread this across here for a minute, I'll take that off. Now this is, what is that there? Since it's vital. But I've taken the wattles off, so eventually if I can get him on there, I will try and put the rail and the thing on if I make it out alive. The weather seems to be not playing nicely to me, so I'm going to change that time of day. Thank you very much. I'll just showcase the game in the dark. Right. Sometimes you will find loose items like that. Right, so the question is, did I actually complete this area? I'm in there, so yeah, train depot, because I've stepped in. So let's have a look and see if there's any important resources. A book, rope. Apparently that's bullets for that mag there. I'll take a car battery. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe I need to find a bigger bag. So sometimes when you're running around, if you start to hear a kind of like a beeping sound, like a proximity sound, then that is important. It's basically resources that you can tag, and then once you leave, it will be collected and added to your basically HQ. But luckily, well, no, so clearly around here there is nothing making any forms of beeping noises. Well, that's balanced well. Right, our next task. All the way from the train depot, we need to get over this way, so we could just cut across. Somebody was nearby. Obviously getting away from that alarm near that area. Right. Let's bring back the other weapon. Actually, we should try and see. Wow. Weather's kicking in. It's actually the first time I've seen it rain like this. Right, so the school location is just over there. So at least one thing I have noticed is that if you have done one part of a mission and you leave, that still classes it done. You just need to come back and finish the rest. And another thing you should know is, well, it's the same with like Grey Zone and Tarkov and that lot. If you die, you lose your stuff on the map. I don't know if you can retrieve it or not. I haven't done anything like that or can confirm that. See that guy over there. Right, so the school's to the right. Ow. Uh-oh. Reload. Can't hear any of them moving around. Let's throw that on him, we'll take his weapon instead. We've got no space for any of that stuff. Right, let's have a look where we're at here. Are we kind of touched near it? No. Looks like we're going to have to go in a lot further than we thought. That was lucky. Where is he gone? There was another person there and I can't see where he is. What have you got on you? Whoa! I caught him. Right, because I'm running out of room. Or I have no room. Let's get rid of the HDMI cables. We'll take the torch. Painkillers can go in there. We unload his ammo because that's the same for the guns I got. Got a grenade, but I've got no room to carry it. That's where you need to keep a lookout for a big bag. was lucky. Sometimes you can pay just to see what they've got and take things off them. Have we achieved this area yet? Nope, we're nowhere near it. Oh! Now, even though I've got them on sort of not the lowest of low difficulty, but as you saw, they will come out. They will find you. I let myself down on that one. Right, as you just saw, I just got absolutely mullered. I let myself down. However, now you can see what happens and the repercussions of what happens after you've been killed. This, you end up with nothing. Now you can character reset, and you'll get loads of stuff back, but it doesn't affect your mission progress, at least. So there is that chances. Now these here, you got the syringes. There's something I didn't do. I did lose. I've got a health injector. Now if I press H, that would have just injected straight away. Painkillers only basically, you'll notice on the health bar what's missing will be filled up with a kind of faint red, so it's masking the pain. But if you're with friends and stuff, you've got the revive syringe. Bandage, I've not come across bleed damage yet. But pretty much, all in all, it is quite cool. Like, I've lost all. I just realised I've got nothing. So, for the fun of this part of this video, for what is, I'm going to go in there with just my fists and see if I can grab stuff. Is it possible? So we go back to Delta. I'll change the time of day when I get there. Let's go deploy. Jesus. I did not plan this through very well. Oh crap! Taking some hits. Got hit. Just need to be able to take out one soldier really, but that's where a pistol would have came in handy, really. How's he know I'm there? No! I should have taken the pistol or something, but also I was trying to. There's like 3 of them, no chance. Yeah, so far, from the impression of it is, I quite like it. I mean, it does need a little bit more. I don't know, something. There's something missing, but I can't think of what it is. But yeah, if you're with your mates and stuff, this is that kind of game for you. This kind of fills in my gap from the old military survival type of games. I mean, luckily at the moment you don't need to eat and drink in this. That's one positive. But like I said, what you can do is if you go back to the main menu to keep your mission progress, you can come back to the menu and then you can go to wipe account, and then what you can do is you can just go straight to inventory progress and it will give you everything back. So if you do lose everything, you have a chance to get your gear back, well, starting gear. I'm assuming it will probably reset everything. That's long as if there's anything else you come back with, make sure you use it on your if you did come back with anything, that is. But if you don't, you don't. But if you have got stuff that you've stored because you've had a few successful missions, make sure you've applied them to these workbenches, because to make sure it has worked. I did add the money to this, didn't I? Oh no, it has actually reset that. So yeah, you'll have to make sure you if you know the admin commands and stuff, then do that. I don't really want to cheat in this game because I'm guessing you can activate God mode, but that'd be pointless. That's no fun. So don't do that. Don't ruin it for yourself. But if you just want to be out there messing about, then go for it. But there you have it. There is Incursion Red River in a nutshell. I will try and do some more on this and try some of the other maps. And hopefully let's see more being added and brought out on this. So that's the end of this chapter of What Is. And hopefully we'll catch you in another one. So I'm going to say ciao for now.